Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sibwoga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Today, I want to have a candid discussion why I believe that Fred Okengo Matiangi has actually outwitted all those political leaders who are eyeing presidency let come 2027. And it looks like Fred is unbwogable. He is the only man who Kenyans have accepted, and they feel that he should be the only candidate who should go for presidency let come 2027 and unseat President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And the way Fred Okengo Matiangi has actually come into the political arena is actually worrying many candidates who are eyeing presidency let come 2027, because there is that feel that Fred is ahead of all these political leaders. For example, people feel that Fred is ahead of Rigathi. Fred is ahead of William Samoei Arap Ruto. Fred is ahead of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. He is also ahead of Eugene Wamalwa. And even people say he is also ahead of Raila Amolo Odinga. Why is this happening? And what has Fred Okengo Matiangi done such that he looks so appealing to the Kenyans and he looks to be more acceptable in the Republic of Kenya? That is actually what I want to have a critical analysis about. But before we dive in and try to dissect all that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because by smashing the bell button, you give YouTube a leeway so that you can be notified whenever we upload any political content into YouTube, so that you can be among the first people to watch that content. Ladies and gentlemen, for those ones who have actually subscribed and they always keep on watching our videos, I say thank you so much. May God bless you abundantly, because you really give me inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Having said all that, let us go back to the discussion. Fred is outwitting all the political candidates who are eyeing presidency let come 2027. What is the magic that Fred Okengo Matiangi has done to be quite popular in the Republic of Kenya? Because all political opinions that have been conducted, they show Fred Okengo Matiangi as the most popular person, ahead of President William Samoei Ruto, ahead of Rigathi, ahead of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, ahead of Raila Amolo Odinga, even ahead of Eugene Wamalwa. What is the magic in this? And the way Fred Okengo Matiangi has actually come into the political arena is quite mysterious, because Fred, it was actually first said that he hired a company which was supposed to market him in the diaspora. And when he did that, many people started saying Fred Matiang'i is actually going to join Kenyan politics and is eyeing presidency. Let come 2027. And many said that Fred Matiang'i is actually using the style that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta used when he came into the political arena with William Samoei Arap Ruto. And abruptly, people started saying that Fred cannot come into the Kenyan political arena because he comes from a very small tribe, because he is a person who fear politics. But Fred has come now into the political arena, and within the shortest time, he has outshined all the political candidates who are actually eyeing 2027 presidential election. Because from the time when Fred Matiang'i actually came and he went directly to his home in Gusiland to announce his presidential bid, he did it on style. He did it with a clean heart. And that has attracted very many people. Because Fred, even if you go and try to get the speech that Fred Matiang'i gave to his native people in Gusiland, it was quite inspiring. Fred said that for them, they are not coming into the political arena to abuse anybody, but they are coming into the political arena so that they can help the Kenyans to fix this country. And Fred actually inspired the Kenyans and said that sometimes we can pass through hardship, but you can bounce back to glory. And you should not give up whenever hardship comes, but you should harden and you should work hard to make sure that you have come out of the condition you are in. So Fred entered into the political arena being quite inspiring, being quite strategic, and he actually resonated very well with Kenyans. And that is why, even if Fred Matiang'i does not come from a big tribe, that is why in any particular place of this republic you go, the name of Fred Matiang'i is coming out of the mouths of the Kenyans, because Kenyans feel that it is Fred Matiang'i who can fix the problems of this nation. And also, you add the speech he gave when he was in Wamnyoro. He told the Kenyans that in this country, we have two types of people. We have those people who want to bring Kenya back to glory. And we also have people who want to take Kenyans back. And he said that he identified himself with people who want to take this country forward. And the speech he gave, he should tell the Kenyans that tribalism has no place in this country. Tribalism cannot make us to move forward. And tribalism will always make us to fight, will always make us not to achieve what we want. We are one people as Kenyans, and the suffering in Kikuyu land is the same suffering in Nyamira, is the same suffering in the Western world, is the same suffering in Mandera. And because of that, he urged those political class who want to make Kenya to be a better place to live on, to come together. So Fred Okengo Matiangi is actually outshining or the political candidates who are eyeing presidency late come 2027 because of the way his messaging, his vision to Kenyans. So that's one thing which actually is making Fred Okengo Matiangi to be quite attractive to the people of Kenya. At the same time, Fred Okengo Matiangi is trying to give Kenyans his history, his good deeds when he was in the government, how they used or he used to work hard. He believes that he is Mr. Fix-It. And actually Kenyans now are calling Fred Okengo Matiangi Mr. Fix-It. So the way Fred Okengo Matiangi has come into the political arena is quite different than other politicians. If you hear Rigathi talking, you could hear the Kenyans saying Rigathi is a tribalistic person. And that means Rigathi cannot sell himself outside Mount Kenya. He can only be popular within Mount Kenya. If you listen to William Samoei Arap Ruto, the Kenyan says William Samoei Ruto is a person who talks without doing. He talks a lot, but he does little. If Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka comes and talks to the Kenyans, you will find Kenyans will have a kind of suspicion about who Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is. Kenyans will tell you that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is a bit weak. He is very soft. He cannot be Mr. Fix. But he might be an animate of somebody else. So Fred Okengo Matiangi has resonated very well the way he messages his ideas to the Kenyans. The way he is a no-nonsense person. The way he comes without talking ill of others, but persuading the Kenyans, inspiring the Kenyans, how they can fix this nation, how they can fix the economy. And the Kenyans know that Fred Okengo Matiangi can be the Kenyan Magufuli because they believe that he is a person, whatever he says, he actually fulfills that promise. And because of that, Kenyans are very much resonating with Fred Okengo Matiangi. And with only that style, Fred Okengo Matiangi has won the hearts of the Kenyans. And at the same time, Fred says that currently we have the government. We should actually give it time to perform, even if it is not showing anything good for us. And there is time for us to fix the mess which this government has done. So Fred is coming into the political arena, being smart, being intelligent, knowing what to say to the Kenyans, knowing the way he can inspire the Kenyans. And he is also very good in timing, because he came to Kenya. He actually stayed in Kenya within 2 weeks. He has gone back to United States where he's doing the job, and he has said he's going to resign and give what? Give the officials what? Things back to the World Bank, and then he will come back to this country to do politics. But he believes that everything has a time. So he's very good in timing. But you will find people like Rigathi, they are politicking all the time. And by the time they will reach 2027, they will be very tired. Look the way the president is very tired. He finished election, he started campaigning immediately. And today, if you look critically at the president, he is very tired, because these people, they don't know the right time to do certain things. They think all the time is about politicking. If also you look at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, he does not understand about branding. He does not understand how to do his politics. He has been in the political arena for a very long time, but he has not run much. How to politic? My fellow listeners, that is how Fred Okengo Matiangi has actually outshined other political candidates who are eyeing for presidency late come 2027, by having a strategy, by knowing how to communicate to the Kenyans, by actually knowing what the Kenyans need, and lastly, by knowing the right time to tell the Kenyans what they want to hear. So Fred Okengo Matiangi is doing very well, and that's why in most of the opinion polls, if not all, which are being carried currently, Fred Okengo Matiangi is on top of every politician who is eyeing presidency late come 2027. What do you have to say about all this? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to come to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and lastly, hit the notification bell so that you can always get notified by YouTube whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political conversation. Goodbye.